up, everybody? It's Jay Styles, video number 2. Before we get into it, let me just say thank you to everybody who took time out of their day to watch my video, subscribe to the channel, and thumbs up. Appreciate you. Okay, so this video is geared towards printers, whether you're new or old. These are things that are gonna, in some cases, make your job a lot easier or make it possible to do the job. Okay, so first off, you need a cutter. The cutter that I go with is a Cameo 3 by Silhouette. It comes with one blade. I suggest you get 2 because if you cut glitter or brick or any type of thick material that's going to dull your blade, you get 2 blades. The next thing, it comes with one mat, and as you can tell, this mat is dirty and it got dirty real quick, so I suggest you get multiple mats. Now you can get the Silhouette mats, which I'll link them below, but they're a bit pricey if you ask me. I go with the off-brand mat. I also link them below. They come in packs of 3s and you run through mats quick, so I suggest you get multiple mats. Now, just as important as the cutter is the vinyl that you use. Now, whether it's a Caesar Easy Weed or a Thermoflex, whatever the case is, you're gonna need vinyl. Most cutters about 10 to 12 inch, and if you use a Cricut, it's about a 10 inch. So, but they also do come in 15 inch, 12 inch rolls, and then you can cut them down as needed. Okay, and while we're speaking of vinyl, it's important to always keep your scrap vinyl. No matter what size, you always want to keep your scrap vinyl. Case in point, sis, this was your shirt. You should have had it last October. You know who to blame. Anyway, so most of us, when we're just starting out, we're using special colors. We buy our vinyl in sheets. So in this case, if you only have one sheet, you did like I did, and you didn't size it correctly on your mat, you cut out part of your letter, your job is done. That's where the scrap vinyl comes in handy. You just cut your piece out, line it up, and you're good to go. Okay. The next thing is VLR. For some reason, it seems like it's like an industry secret because no one knows about it. But this is for us, us printers who seem to somehow misspell, rush the job, or the client may change their mind at the last minute. This is going to help you out. This ranges about 15 to maybe 20 bucks. Bottle is large, lasts forever. I'll link it below. Now let's just say you don't have it, and it's a great chance that you don't, which most of us don't starting out. You can use just the standard iron. Heat it up. And in this case, it's been sitting for a while, so it's already starting to come off. Some sort of tweezer. And just like that. Alright, so the next thing is, of course, if you're printing, it's a heat press. Now in the first video, I went over the presses that I use. This one right here is a 15 by 15 Signature Series heat press by Heat Press Nation. Slide out drawer, yada yada yada. It's in the first video. Okay, so after that, you're gonna need a Teflon sheet of some sort. I'll link them below. And if you don't have Teflon sheets, parchment paper works just fine. The next thing is some sort of heating pillow. And this comes in handy when you're printing like sleeves or anything with a seam or a zipper. You need to have a flat surface. Come in handy. Now, I don't really think it's that important as far as the brand is concerned, but there are more pricier alternatives. And I'll link some of them below if you're into that. A lint roller. If you do sublimation rather, you're gonna know that you need this. You're gonna have the little lengthy blue lines or whatever the case is. Next, you need something to line up your garments, or your designs on your garments rather. A lot of us, we just eyeball it, which is cool. But if you go into a production run, you want to have it as close to the perfect as possible. And that's where this comes in handy. T-square it. These range about 50 to 70 bucks, somewhere along those lines, and I'll link those below as well. If you don't have it, kids ruler, regular ruler, they work just the same. This right here has been my saving grace. Logo grid. Left chest, boom. Center, good every time. Something to help you fold your garments, aka employ your children. The last thing, which I feel is very important, is to get you, or get involved rather, with the community. For myself, it was Fire the Heat Press. Shout out to the group. What's up, everybody? It's Jay Styles. Come back at you with another video. Before we get into it, let me take a second to say thank you to everybody who took the time out of their day to view my videos, subscribe to my channel, thumbs up, all that great stuff. Appreciate you. So anyway, this video is geared towards just printers. Whether you're new or old, this is going to make life a lot easier, and in some cases make it possible. Okay, so first thing you need is a quarter.